Hey everyone, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name is Josh. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. I'm very excited that you're here. Today we're going to be talking about Labrant. Some good and some bad, actually. I'm pretty excited about what's going on, and hopefully something is changing, but not really. He's still being cool. So, let's go. So if you don't know who Labrant is, he is the other half of Labrant, and they have a channel called Labrant Family or whatever on YouTube with like 12 million subscribers. They exploit their children a lot. One of the biggest videos I've ever done was covering Everly Labrant and the exposure of her analytics on Instagram, which was mostly adult males. And of the 4 million, I think it was 75% of them were adult males watching her content. A lot of people were like, well, maybe it's the kids using their dad's account. I don't know many dads with an Instagram account. Like, there's lots, but not that many. Anyway, not enough to make up 75% of 4 million people anyway. And that was a big video. That was actually one of the big benchmarks in the Dad Challenge podcast for discovering Pluto playlists and what these people are doing and who's watching, and that the parents know this and they don't give a shit. And so that's kind of why we talk about Cole and Sav. They've also done a bunch of really ugly things on the internet, really gross things like faking the fire near their house. They took advantage of cancer patients for their own views and didn't, made a fundraiser but just basically are just gross in every way. He's got racist tweets in the past. They're super fundamental Christian. They're connected to Sean Foyt. They're just all around ew. Right? So, and it shouldn't be of any surprise to you when Labrant does something like this, because he's the thing I mentioned at the beginning of this video. The good thing is that Cole is actually getting out on his own and doing his own channel, which I'm like, good. And I tell people, good, go ahead and do it. That's good if you're going to take down the other stuff with your kids on them, which is why I still come after Micah, because James Stauffer still has Stauffer Garage and still makes a buttload of money on that channel, like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, even though they did the worst thing to somebody, which is why I still talk about them, which is why I'm still going to talk about them. If they decide to remove their content from the other channel with Everly and all the other kids, I will take down my videos. The promise is always there. If you take your content down, I will take mine down about you. Because you should be rewarded for making that choice. You should be like, if you're waking up to that and you're saying, oh, you're right, then I'm going to be like, cool, I'm not going to make fun of you anymore. I'm going to celebrate your ass. Okay? So that's what's going on here. Cole did this video. He's trying anything to go viral. He's the guy who was on Vine. This guy's whole life is to be famous. He doesn't want anything but to be famous. Him and his mom were on, what's it called there, Across the World Race, Rat Race or whatever it's called, or Amazing Rats. And so everything this guy tries to do is just not get a real job, go to school and be educated. He thinks that he has a lot to offer the world. And this video is, some people would say, it's so amazing he did this. And the title is, I became homeless and gave people 10 times back what they gave me. And there's a lot of problems with this, and he's got mostly positive comments. If you guys didn't know this, if you have Chrome, you can download a thumbs downable Chrome thing. It shows you the thumbs down. So he gets relatively positive comments on this new channel he's launched with over 130,000 subscribers already. Crazy. But it's very telling that of 12 million subscribers, he can only port over 128,000 at this point. I mean, I'm sure it's going to grow, but it's very telling that why people watch that channel. It's not for him, and pretty sure he's pissed that it's not for him. So let's go through this video and see if there's problems with this type of content, because there is. There's pros and there's cons with this type of content where you film yourself doing good things. And they've done this in the past, and I'll uncover it, where they go and give people groceries and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with being generous, everybody. That's awesome. I think that's great. But they don't do it out of the kindness of their heart. They do it for content. If you're generous because it's content that actually gets you paid in the end, are you generous or are you selfish? You're effing selfish. That's an easy one. Anyway, let's go to it.
So we are at a crowded mall, and we're going to be seeing who gives me money. And whenever they do, I'm going to give them back 10 times whatever they give me.
Can I just point out something? The title of this video, I became homeless. Did you become homeless, or did you make yourself look homeless? Which is actually kind of offensive if you think about it, for real. For those people struggling who are homeless, who live on the streets, who don't have money, who have addiction issues, who have all these things that are on the street. Look, Those people are real people. If you've ever done an inner city ministry, if you're a Christian, you know how crazy that is, okay? It's very, very, very scary. So what Cole's idea of becoming homeless is putting soot on his face and wearing a dirty shirt. That's still probably an expensive Carhartt shirt. Guy doesn't even have cheap clothes. So his idea of becoming homeless is literally to make himself look dirty. What does that tell you about this guy? What does that tell you about these people? What do they think of when they think of homeless people? They think you're just dirty. That's what he thinks. And I get what he's trying to say. He's trying to make himself look the part so that people think he's homeless. But first of all, he looks like a surfer. He doesn't look homeless at all. Just putting on dirty clothes does not make one homeless. Maybe you should have said, made myself look homeless to do this thing. But he said, I became homeless. No, you didn't. You have a giant ass mansion of a home that you can go back to after you're done doing this video that exploits the homeless now. They just keep getting better.
Anything? No.
He's giving these people the puppy eyes. They're like, that's Cole Labrant. Guy, if you're like, and he's probably close to his house. So they're like, this is a famous guy. It's Cole Labrant. I mean, famous. 12 million subscribers is a pretty big deal, everybody. I don't want to admit it, but it's true. This guy's famous. And he doesn't look homeless at all. Even though he's trying to just by putting soot in your face does not make one look homeless. Or doesn't make you homeless at all. And I'll keep saying that through this video. It's one of the most offensive things when you first turn this video on that people just seem to want to forget.
Merry Christmas. Anything? Nope. Merry Christmas. You guys got anything to spare?
Okay, you're wearing like $80 jogging pants. You're wearing a nice jacket and a beanie. And you think people are going to be like, this guy is a swindler. Maybe you should have went a little bit... Look, I know that the idea is to look homeless, and so, but he didn't even try. Again, it's even more offensive because they didn't really even try. But there are guys who've done this, who have made themselves look. You know what I mean? Like they did the makeup and everything else, and I don't know what he's trying to do here. Guilt people into giving him money, and then he's saying, "Well, you gave money, so you're a good person." But Cole, you have to put into consideration here that you don't look homeless, dude. You just look like a young guy who is very privileged. You're in shape. You don't. You didn't even try, dude. And so, of course, there's a comment I saw in this chat that was really interesting. It says, I usually walk by people like you who look for money. You look relatively healthy, in shape, and I just think that you're being lazy. And I mean, that sucks to say that, but at the same time, that's what most people wouldn't say out loud is what they do. I don't give money to homeless people. I give money, I feed them if I can. At the same time, that attitude is actually changing. That's a Christian attitude, by the way. Is don't give them money. It enables them to buy drugs and alcohol and everything. Just give money if you have it then. I'm changing my mind about that. It's slow. All my friggin' past from the church has taught me all these things is coming out slowly now and saying, look, if a guy needs money, give him money. But I tend to generally buy food if I can. And I'm not saying I do it all the time, but I can if I can. Okay? And again, you shouldn't be telling people that you do it. So even me saying that was stupid. But if you're going to do good things for people, don't tell anybody about it if you can help it. But that's the thing online, right? A lot of these guys put these videos out where they're helping homeless people. They're giving them money, coats, jackets, jobs. And I love that. I absolutely love it. But at the same time, we cannot forget the idea that they're doing it for their own fame. But should that stop them from doing it? No, because that person did get help. So it is definitely a two-edged sword. Let's be real. It's not so cut and dry. It is definitely nuanced.
No. Merry Christmas.
The guy's like, let's go, Labrant. Merry Christmas, buddy.
I quickly realized this was going to be much harder than I imagined.
Being homeless is going to be much harder than you imagine? It's not just putting on some soot on your face and normal-looking clothes and going to stand with a sign? You think it's going to be harder to be homeless? You got to be kidding me right now. This guy he's kidding, right? When he edits this and he puts the voiceover on it, does he realize how obtuse he's being? Does he realize how privileged he is? Does he realize that this is adding to class privilege? Does he realize that? No, he doesn't, clearly, because he puts it out there.
Just thinking I might give away too much money. But now...
Hear what he just said? He's like, I was scared that I was going to give away too much money. You said that, dude? You kidding me?
I'm wondering if I'll be able to give away anything.
Dude, every time I see him walk up, not on their phone, and right when they get about me, phone call or text.
Yeah, you probably do the same thing, dude. I mean, at least he's waking up to the idea that this is, and he's wearing like $150 shoes. This guy's got to be kidding me right now. Oh my God. Does a homeless guy wear like custom Chucks? Seriously? Couldn't try a little harder? I mean, he's so offensive. It's scary to me. It's so crazy. I can't believe this. This guy exists.
I don't get anybody coming out of the Apple store. Merry Christmas. Merry
Don't go outside the Apple store, man. They just spent all their money. Of course they don't have any money. You know how expensive Apple shit is?
Yeah, they just like pretend.
It's definitely California because a lot of people are masked outdoors, so. He's close to home. People got to know who he is.
They're distracted. The second that they notice me, it's like, oh, well, how can I distract myself?
Yeah, they're because they don't want to be swindled, which is basically what they think is going to happen. In the end, they don't know that if they give him money, they're going to get 10 times what they gave him back, right? They don't know that, right? They just feel like I'm going to give this to this faker. Is what they're saying. Because look at him. Look at this guy.
I want to like incentivize people. Like, oh, you do want to give it to me? Trust me. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
He's like, yeah.
I don't know
Okay, cool. You guys like, okay, buddy, we go to church together.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything here. What the heck? Merry Christmas. You have any changes spare? No, please.
Plus, nobody carries money anywhere, so.
Please give me spare change. I'm gonna multiply it. Merry Christmas. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, because look at you, Cole. You look like a freaking Hollywood actor. People are probably thinking they're being filmed. There's probably Buddy's camera on the other side of the street. They're like, there's a camera over there. This happens so much that people have become like numb to it. Huh? Hey, you got money for me? Do you look like you have been fallen on hard times, Cole? No, you look like you're a privileged white dude who lives in California who's jacked because you go to the gym every day because you have nothing else to do. That's what you look like to people walking by you. They're like, that guy's not homeless. That guy's faking it. I can't believe this guy. Well, I can. I don't. Why do we always think that they're not what they are and they are?
Anything helps. Anything helps. We take Venmo. If I still don't get anything with Venmo, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Got any spare change?
I'll have to check on the way down.
Thank you.
I do want to point out, though, these types of people who give generally are not the ones who are wealthy. So why are you standing outside of where wealthy people are? And I could be wrong about this, but I find that people who give most generously are generally the ones who can't. Does that make sense? Now, I'm not saying that some rich people don't give, but they give their money in different ways. Like they give it to organizations, they do tax write-offs and everything else. Why are you standing in one of the richest parts of California expecting people to give you money? Go somewhere poor. Go somewhere normal. He doesn't even understand. This is how dumb he is, because he doesn't even understand how to do that.
It's making me like rethink. Like I'm not doing this like to judge anybody or like make people feel bad. Like this is like for me too. Like it's making me realize.
It's all for you, Cole. Everything you're doing here is for you. He's trying to, here's the thing too. He's trying to reward people for being good, right? He's missing the whole point. Why don't you just go give money to homeless people then? Why don't you go serve at a soup kitchen? Why don't you go serve at a homeless shelter? Why don't you pour hundreds of thousands of your millions of dollars into these areas to actually help the homeless? What he's doing here is not helping homeless people, but it's helping people who don't need help. Are you kidding me? Hey, you have enough to give me? That's awesome. So I'm going to give you more back because I need it. What kind of video is this? What is the generosity here? You're giving people who have it already money that they don't need because they gave it to you. Obviously, they don't need it. What? I don't know what he was trying to achieve here, but it's actually the opposite of what is from what I'm seeing.
Shoot. Like I got to get out of my own little bubble, my own little world.
Yeah, you do. You need to go somewhere else, not in California, outside of an Apple store. He's probably outside of like one of those shopping centers that's like all the really expensive stores like Fifth Avenue and Saks and Louis Vuitton. I don't know where he is, but it's clearly a place of affluence.
My heart just began to break for the homeless community.
Let me stop you there, Cole. Why? Is he not realizing what he just said there? Your heart is breaking for the homeless community. And yet here you are acting as a person who's homeless. Okay, giving money to people who aren't homeless when all you have to do is take your enormous wealth that you have and go help the homeless. What are you doing?
For me, this was a one-day experiment, but for many, this is a lifestyle.
For you, this is a 15-minute video. Let's be real, that pays you a lot of money. Over 150,000 views on this video. He already made probably 10 times what he paid back to all these other people. It's to make money. Cole, if it's not, then demonetize your shit. Just don't lie about it. We're all here to make money. YouTube's to make money. That's what you do it for. It's how you make your living, but don't lie about it. That makes you gross and chachi.
How many times are we in too much of a hurry?
Any spare change?
Yeah, nah, man. You look like you are rich, so no, dude. You have more money than I do.
Merry Christmas, spare change?
You probably just asked 10 people and then got tons of money.
Alright, what do we got? $8. Thank you so much. Here, we're actually giving people back today 10 times whatever they give me.
Oh my gosh.
So we got...
These, okay, give me a break. These girls don't know who that is. These girls who are on YouTube and Instagram 24 hours a day didn't know that was Cole Labrant. And even if they didn't, are they plants? Sorry. I want to say that their generous heart is there, but they know who this guy is. They're acting like he's famous. They look at the behavior. They're giggling and everything. They know who Cole Labrant is, everybody. You shitting me right now? They know it was Cole Labrant. Again, why did you go somewhere where you're not known? Like anywhere else. I mean, anywhere else. Head up to come on up to Toronto and do it. No one knows you're here.
$80 for you.
Oh my gosh.
There's 60.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, why don't you go give that $80 to a homeless guy? How about this? Here's what you could have done. Thank you for this money. I'm going to multiply this 10 times, and I'm going to go give it to this homeless shelter down the street. Thank you for that. What's your name? I'm going to write it down. I'm going to put it on this card when I give it to them. How does this help the homeless? By raising awareness and exposure that they don't get a lot? We know that. How does this help anybody? Unless he's saying that it might help that you can now see the plight of a homeless guy? I guess. I mean, we know the plights, I suppose. We know this happens. We do walk by them. We drive by them. We don't give them money. We know the plights. What is going on here? This guy is so dumb. It's beyond me. This just turned into greed. You get it back. They shouldn't even accept it back. They're like, no, give me my $8 back. I'm going to give it to a homeless guy on the road. I don't get this.
For going out of your way to go pull out some cash. I know a lot of people don't have cash on today, so.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you
Thanks,
guys.
Cole.
Merry Christmas. God bless.
Can I have your autograph? Can we get a selfie with you?
Yes. Thank you.
I want those girls, if you're watching this video, okay? Be honest with me. Do you know Cole? Do you know who Cole was? You did. You did know.
Can I give you something back? Merry Christmas.
No.
Yeah.
Why? I give you $1.
I know. I have a little extra money this year.
So why are you out panhandling? He's not even being... He's like, I know. I have money. So why are you panhandling? These people are going to get confused. Like, what? What? All he should have said was, look, this is a social experiment. You're on camera. Because a lot of them would be like, take me off camera. That's probably what they would say. What is his... He is bad at this.
Thank you.
Why are you doing that?
Because you gave me $1.
And you give me $10 back?
Yeah.
So tell her the reason why.
You're very generous. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Man, I wish I knew this. I'll pull up. Here's $1,000, Cole. I wonder if they cut, like, imagine some just generous person was walking by and literally gave him a $100 bill. Would he give him $1,000 back? Or let's say someone literally was feeling generous and said, here, I'm going to give you $500. Did they just cut that shit out? Because what if it did happen is all I'm saying. I'm jaded.
Thank you so much. Here, can I give you something? We're giving back to people who give today, so.
Those girls went and told all their teenage friends, go give that homeless guy money, he's giving it back. All these teenagers going to roll up with like $3-4 that they had in their pockets. Oh, Cole, you just didn't think this through, bruh. And that's typical Cole.
Thank you. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Really? Those girls were right? Oh my god. Oh, I'm Snapchatting this.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, that's for you guys. Yeah, we're giving back. We have a YouTube channel. It's
There, finally.
To see how giving people are during
So he came out with his mom. Oh, his mom went to give it back. Okay.
holidays. So you guys are a lot more giving than most people. So thank you. Please take that. Merry Christmas.
I'd be like, well, why are you giving it to me? I don't need it. It's dumbass. There's homeless guys down the road. What's happening?
Have any spare change? $5 here. Can I give you something back? 20, 50. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Why are people just accepting this back? I don't believe any of it now. Nobody's coming up to give you money, and then you give it back and like, thanks? What? You're giving out of the kindness of your heart. What is going on here? People are just taking it back like, thanks! Now we know that people are just saying that homeless guy out there is giving free money. Go get free money. It's all just a ruse now.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
This guy has a backpack full of cash, by the way. I'm surprised. No wonder he's in a safer area. That's just gonna say. He's in a safe area because this guy's getting shot for having a backpack full of cash. This is
God
amazing.
bless you, yeah.
This is amazing.
Merry Christmas.
You're such a kind, angelic soul, Cole. What is this, guys? How, again, this doesn't help anybody. Now this guy over there is saying, oh, I'll give you some money too, homeless guy.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Get something to eat.
I appreciate it. $5, thank you. We're actually,
See how slow this guy's walking away? I just want to point out something. If I can give, hey, enjoy your meal. And I'm going to walk away because I don't want anything in return. This guy's slowly sauntering past. Oh, you're going to pick your backpack up? Got it. Guys, I'm sorry, but this is fake as F. It's fake.
giving back to people today who give.
Oh,
So-
I don't need anything. I'm good.
We're giving back 10 times whatever people give to me. So
No, dude.
yeah, you gave me
No, dude, go give that to the homeless guy. Well, I don't need it.
$5, so we're gonna give you back 50.
No.
No, take it. No,
I
that,
don't need it.
Yeah, I hope that. Don't take it.
I had to
Give it to
away.
somebody else. Yes, give it to homeless. This guy. I like this guy.
I cannot take your money.
We'll give it to somebody else.
You got it.
Love that guy. That's the. He's like, you're an idiot. Give it to homeless people who need it.
Sir. The most generous guy all day, he would not take the money. Because I haven't received much money, for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to up the ante and give anybody who gives me money 100 times back.
Because this guy's got a backpack full of 10 grand in it. That's what's happening right now. Up the ante because he's got to spend his money.
Whatever they give me, so let's see if anybody generous comes up next.
Okay, people walking by, you're like, who is this guy talking to with the camera across the street? You're that's so fake.
You give me $100, that's $10,000. You give me $20, that's $2,000.
Shit, man.
It's a lot of money.
Again, this helps nobody except you and the person.
Spare change? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You take Venmo.
Venmo.
No Venmo, it's okay. I feel awkward asking people that.
Yeah, don't ask for Venmo. You are homeless.
I waited 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and still not a bite, so I did have to call.
First of all, nobody stands in the middle of a sidewalk, or maybe they do. But generally, they sit in a high traffic area off to the side and have the sign and everything else. And the fact that he doesn't even know how this goes, he doesn't even go here. It makes it even worse.
All this 100 times challenge off. But in the midst of being
I'm going to repeat the same thing. I didn't think I was going to get anything. And then 22 minutes passed, and I got a bunch.
overlooked and looked past, we did find some generous people.
Merry Christmas, guys.
It's all outside of the Apple Store. That's happened. This is all happening. He goes to different spots for all the other things, and then he always lands out right here. Something's up with this spot.
For change? It's all good. We take Venmo. We take Venmo. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. How much you Venmoing?
Look, I want to stop this for a second. This is how I know this is fake. He's Venmoing him. The other guy's going to Venmo. She gives him money and then hovers around. Why is she hovering around? She just gave him some cash. Why she just walk away? Why are you hovering around?
Is that good?
$20?
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that. That's a lot of money.
Here, I got
That's gonna go a long way. Thank you so much.
He's going to literally take out $2,000 out of his backpack.
You're welcome, man.
Wow,
Merry
$20.
Christmas, real quick.
Well, here, I'm actually giving back people 10 times whatever they give to me.
No, you said 100 times.
Thank you, dude. Well, hey,
Oh,
here's
you don't do that.
here's 100.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
He said 100 times. That's $2,000 you owe that guy.
Are you, dude?
Yeah, no, it's there's a camera in that car right there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're the most generous
Dude, Cole Labrant. I totally know who you are, bruh.
guy we've had all day. Here.
We surfed together, man. We definitely play floor hockey. Remember that?
We got 100.
Bro, are you
And then
serious?
there's
Look at this girl waiting around. She's waiting around. Guys, the reason I want to, I'm calling this out because, first of all, if you do this for your own benefit, you're not doing it out of the kindness of your heart. And Cole says he's a Christian, guys. First of all, the first thing you do when you're being generous with your money and giving and all that stuff is you don't tell anybody about it. You're just not supposed to. God doesn't want you saying how generous you are to people. It makes it worse. It almost makes it like you didn't do it because you're doing it out of selfishness. So, these videos.
No, dude.
yeah, no, we're giving people about 10 times whatever they give.
You said 100. He's lying right now.
If you came a minute ago, we were giving back 100 times.
What is he saying? So what, did he have a timer set up in the next 10 minutes? I'm going to, what? This is why I think this is fake, because the guy gave him 20. He's like, oh shit, I only have 2,000 in this backpack. That's crazy.
I'm cool. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah. You can check out the video on YouTube in a few weeks. You gave me $10, didn't you? It's very generous. Here, I'm at.
She's literally waiting around to get her payment, guys. This is not real, first of all. Second of all, he didn't become homeless. This is such a farce, and anybody who falls for this, there's just so much going on online with these influencers. Will do anything for views and all that kind of stuff. We'll do anything for it. That people just kind of expect this. It's really, really weird that she just hovered around and waited for her $100.
I'm giving 10 times the people what they give me, so that's $100.
Oh my god, you're so. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, guys. That's such a lie. Why is she waiting around? If you're going to give something to a homeless dude, why are you waiting around? No.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Merry Christmas.
No, thank you. You're so generous. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Are you cool if we put this on YouTube?
Yeah, that's cool.
He asked her permission. Of course it is. You just gave me $100. Damn, 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 damn. I am so Christian. Damn, 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 damn. Piss off, Cole Brandt. You're gross. I mean, if creepy makeup baby thinks you're gross, I mean, you have some splaining to do.
How are you?
Finally, he's gonna go do something right.
Doing okay?
I think maybe halfway he realized, oh my god, this was stupid.
You've been homeless since 1980. How long?
Since 1988.
1988. So what's that? Almost 40.
Again, don't do this either. Don't film it. If you're gonna go do something good for someone, Cole, go do something good. You don't have to film it. This is what makes this gross, because we know Cole's gross. Don't film this. It's not it. You're telling his story online.
Years?
Yep.
Wow.
It's actually
I'm Cole.
cool.
Nice to meet you. How's it been being homeless for so long?
It's really ugly, man. Only so many meals you can get a refreshing or appetizer, man.
How'd you become homeless?
I mean, I gotta point this out. Cole's sitting there, and he got like 10 people give him a bunch of money. There's lots of money there that he just made, by the way. So, I don't know. Okay.
Homeless.
Yeah,
Your parents kicked you out? Well, hey, man. I'm sorry you've had it so rough. Here's $100 for you.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
You couldn't
that's for
possibly,
you.
that couldn't possibly be the reality here. It's just my birthday, but October 10th.
Oh, yeah? Well, hey, happy late birthday.
Thanks for putting us on camera, Cole. Why don't you just... The ickiness of this is because we know who Cole is, right? That's icky. If you're going to give something, stop filming it. Because all this does is make you look good, but in the end makes you look really bad because you did it for your content. That $100 he gave him, he'll make that back in the first 1,000 views of this video. He doesn't lose anything. Cole only gains from this. He is exploiting this homeless man. Even if this homeless guy said, yeah, put it on camera, I don't care. That guy doesn't know the reach, the effect of this thing. In the end, Cole always does this like temporary, I'm going to give you this tiny little thing. I'm going to exploit everything on my channel. I'm going to make the lion's share of everything. And then I'm going to forget you ever existed, just like the cancer kids. Cole is not here to be a good person, guys. Cole is here to be a greedy, selfish person.
54 already? Oh no!
Hey, you only look 44.
I will not stray from my side upon you, Jesus.
Absolutely no cash on you.
It's okay.
But do you mind if I pray for you?
Pray for me. Absolutely. That would mean so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Can I touch your shoulder?
Absolutely, yeah.
Heavenly Father, I thank you for my brother. What's your name?
Cole.
Cole. I thank you for Cole.
I got to point this out as a person who's in church my whole life. What this guy is doing is amazing, and I love it. But what Cole is doing is now putting this on camera after this guy, in all sincerity, and I do believe he was sincere in coming up to Cole to pray for him, should have said, don't put that on camera. I wonder if Cole asked him permission. Likely he did, because Cole doesn't want to get sued. But if you did that out of the kindness of your heart, you should have said, please don't put that on camera. That's not why I did this. So maybe I'm cynical. Yeah, I don't trust anybody, but that, to me, this is off.
Thank you. Can I give you something?
Sure.
That was very
You pray for me, I'm going to pay you because you prayed for me. This guy takes the money?
generous. I'd love to give you guys some money for the holidays. Here's $100 for you and your family for praying for me.
Dude,
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, let your son
Kid's
have,
like, take it. Get Dad, what are you doing?
have it. Give it to your kids. Buy them something. Yeah, God bless your family. You're raising.
That bullshit. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. A guy coming up to pray, kind of his heart with his kids, he's not going to take the money. No. You go give that, like the other guy did. The guy that looked like he was the blue collar worker, the driver, whatever that guy was, UPS. It's like, I don't want it. I gave that to you because I think you needed it. And now you're telling me you don't need it. He kind of felt swindled, I betcha. And now this guy's like, don't take the money, man. You came over there kind of start to pray for him and you're going to take the money? Gross.
Your kid's right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, for you. Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Here you go.
You make me cry.
Thank you
Jeez.
so much. How much is this? $2. God bless you. Can I give you something? Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't take the money, everybody.
You need the help. I don't need the help.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need the help. And this is the person being nice, and they're like, what do you mean, give it back? What is going on? And you want to give $100 to a homeless guy? Basically, this is so backwards. I can't get over it.
Well, I don't need the help. I'm okay. God's been good to me this year, yeah.
God's been good to you. We're #blessed. God has been good to me because I've exploited my children for tons of money. God is so good. Please, take God's name out of your mouth when you talk about how you made your money, Cole. Don't ever tell people in the world that Jesus and God is the reason that you have wealth. The reason you have wealth is from sinning. I'm sorry, there's no other way to put this. What you do is literally against the Bible. Protect the little ones, and you do not protect the little ones. And so when you say God's been good to you and Jesus has been good to you and you're blessed and all this shit, take his name out of your mouth. That's sacrilege there, dude. What you've done there is disgusting. Because what you're saying is that God blesses you even though you exploit your children for all that money. You are so ridiculous that the fakeness is so utterly overwhelming with these people. These people who claim to be Christians, this is what makes me so mad about this stuff. This is why people start stopping and going to church. Because these are the people who populate churches. Okay? The fakest, most disgusting, most selfish people. Not all of them, but man, a lot of them are like this. And famous people who claim Jesus as their Lord and Savior, in the end, are more damaging to the message than anything else. Because what about people who are poor and aren't blessed and who won't take advantage of their kids to make money? What do you say to them? God doesn't love them as much? And I said this about Love Meg. Stop saying you're blessed in conjunction with being a Christian.
I'm okay. Merry Christmas.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yeah, thank you so much for giving to me. You're very generous. Thank you. Merry Christmas, guys.
I know, brother, I just can't have you right here, man. You could be on that side if you want, and you could be on that side if you want.
Oh, I can't be here?
Yeah, with the sign.
Why not?
Mall manager does not allow it.
Can't have you
So he's outside of a mall. Okay.
out here, man.
Can't be here?
Yeah, sorry about that.
So despite getting kicked out of every place we set up and getting overlooked by 90% of people we came across, I've
Hey man, 10% is a pretty good return if you're going to stand on a corner and make a bunch of money. 10% is a good return. I'm not advocating that these people make a lot of money, but there are a lot of swindlers out there is what I'm saying. And it's really hard now because there are a lot of swindlers, a lot of videos about these panhandlers being caught, going back to their car or getting in an Audi, driving away. Okay? That's why people are inherently mistrusting, especially when they see someone who is fit with $100 shoes on and normal clothing and you don't look at the part at all. They don't. This is why.
learned a lot. And if there's one thing I'm certain of, it's that generosity is contagious.
Is it contagious? You know what's contagious? Making money on the internet for doing absolutely nothing and being a complete narcissistic, ugly, disgusting Christian. That's contagious. These people perpetuate other people doing this, and I hate it. And that's why I call it out. So I call it out here in the Dead Challenge podcast. What Cole did there will only served him and those who gave him the money, who didn't need it. He gave one homeless man $100. Cole needs to walk his ass down to any of these places, anywhere in the world, and start shoveling hundreds of thousands of dollars into the door. Making video. Why don't you do videos on how to help for real? You didn't help anybody but yourself here, Cole. Gross. You're nasty. Merry Christmas, dumbass. And all at Christmas time. This guy's just... Where does he think of these things? This is someone who's been sheltered in church their whole life. They're fundamental Christians, and they think that this actually made a difference. And it made it worse when you actually unpack the whole thing. Let's stop saying we're blessed if we're Christian, everybody. That's stupid. Okay? You're blessed by the grace that you get no matter what you do. Money does not equal blessing. Houses and cars and traveling does not equal blessing. In most cases, it equals greed. Don't ever forget what Jesus said to that guy who was like, what do I have to do? And Jesus is like, to the rich guy, someone like Cole, what do I have to do to follow you for real? Sorry, dude, you're not going to want to hear it. You got to sell everything. Get rid of it all, give it all away, then come follow me. The guy was heartbroken. That's Cole. And he's not doing any of it. He's only making money off of it. Gross. Anyway, take a deep breath. Thanks for joining me today in the Dow Jones Podcast. I think that you're beautiful, kind, and amazing, and valuable. And please, if you're going to do something good for somebody, do it. Don't ever stop doing good. Just don't tell anybody. You don't have to. But do something good for somebody today. I will. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have told you. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.